Hi, my name is Nicole Belanda. I work at Rockwell Automation as the Customer Advocacy Program Manager, and I'm here today with Chris from Old World Spices to tell you a story about results achieved. Chris, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Christopher Marks. I'm from Old World Spices and Seasonings. We are a dry manufacturing facility, recently a wet manufacturing facility with our new acquisition so that we can implement the batch management system.
Perfect. So Chris, tell us a little bit about your role at Old World Spices.
So I'm the ERP manager at Old World Spices. So we run the operational implementations, change management, the integration of acquisitions into our ERP systems for full traceability throughout Plex.
And you mentioned that you recently acquired a wet manufacturing system, whereas historically everything had been dry manufacturing. What's the difference as far as what you need to have in place for that?
Yeah, so within dry manufacturing, we use a split by batch operation from our individual control panels with non-fixed sizes. So what that means is when our operators are out there pulling product, they can vary on what they pull. With our wet facility, we have more of a fixed batch size, which means that I can have an individual batch when I'm scheduling these. So it can go from 5 to 10 batches to 30 to 50 batches, all with a fixed set, so we can scale our operation and the product effectively.
It sounds pretty different to me, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely much different. We've got a lot of support from our executives for me launching new, fun, exciting things that Plex launches. So along with batch management, we also launched lot management at the same time within that facility, and then eventually we will backflush them through our Concordia facility.
That's great. So what kind of results have you seen, kind of right out the gate as the acquisition was happening? You got batch up and running. Were you able to get the line up and running?
Yeah, so as of January 1, we were able to get fully operational, fully traceable, as well from raw material all the way through to finished goods. And we had really great user adoption because of the front-end work that we did with batch management and how they utilized the system. So operator adoption as well as total production efficiency were our 1 and number 2.
What does it look like for an operator? Is it very different day to day what they were doing before with dry versus now with wet?
Well, not necessarily. It's similar infrastructure where they're still picking and pulling, basing it off what the system is telling them. But batch management is more about a scheduling optimization than it is a picking optimization, where the more that we can schedule, the more efficiently we can run the lines.
In addition to being able to get the acquisition brought into the fold, up and running on January 1, like you mentioned, and pretty quickly, within a matter of months, what other benefits have you seen?
The biggest benefits that we're going to have here are the total lot traceability that we're going to have throughout the system, launching lot management with it, and as well as the batch management, having the total productivity, the efficiencies, and the scaling capabilities.
And why did we pick Plex? What was the reason for going with Plex for this new solution?
So it's really part of our enterprise PCN structure that we have as well, where Plex for the last 8 years has done a really great job at taking every aspect of our business in a holistic view, from accounting to raw materials to quality to SPC check sheets, EDI. And what the structure gives us the ability to do is to bolt on an additional manufacturing facility. So it was a really, really easy choice for us when we came to that, is we already have great user adoption and we add one more PCN underneath our umbrella, and it's worked out great for us.
Well, thank you so much, Chris, for sharing your time with us and your story with us. We're happy that we can partner with Old World Spices to achieve some results.